Hello folks, this is Sam and you are watching Sam's Wisdom. Welcome back. I'm Sam, just an old man with a few more years on me and plenty of life lessons worth sharing. Today I want to talk about something that's been on my mind for a long time. There's a lot of health advice out there, vitamins, trends, and all sorts of noise. But let me tell you, out of all that clutter, here are the only 6 things you really need to care about. And trust me, these come from the heart, not from a fancy brochure. I've been around long enough to know that most of the advice sounds great on paper, but falls flat when you try to live it. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty, the practical stuff that's kept me steady even when life tried to throw me off balance. Tip 1, move a little every day. Now when I say move a little, don't go thinking you have to be running marathons or joining the latest fitness craze. It's not about sweating buckets. It's about gentle motion that tells your body, hey, we're still alive and we're still kicking. For me, it started with simple stretches in the morning, reaching up high like I'm trying to touch the ceiling, or taking a slow walk around the block. It could be as simple as treading water in your living room. You might prefer a bit of gardening, pulling weeds, or tending to your flowers. And if you're feeling adventurous, consider a bit of yoga or Tai Chi. But here's the thing, if one type of movement leaves you feeling stiff or tired, try another. Maybe a gentle walk in the park is your thing, or even dancing softly to an old tune in the kitchen. Remember, consistency is key. It's better to do a little every day than to overdo it once a week and end up hurting yourself. Some folks find that even a set of simple chair exercises works wonders. If you're seated most of the day, try moving your arms, legs, or even doing seated marches. The goal is to keep the body gently engaged and the blood flowing. Tip 2, stay hydrated. You've heard it a million times. Drink more water. But as we get older, the body gets a little sneakier about telling us when it's thirsty. I learned early on that I wasn't feeling as sharp and lively because I was simply dehydrated, even if I didn't feel parched. I keep a glass of water nearby always, and sometimes I add a slice of lemon or a few mint leaves just to make it pleasant. Now, if plain water isn't your cup of tea, literally, you might opt for herbal teas. They're warm, they're soothing, and they add a little variety to your day. Some people benefit from small sips throughout the day rather than gulping a lot at once. There are also flavored waters available nowadays that aren't loaded with sugar, which can be a good alternative if you're looking for variety. The key is to make hydration a habit without waiting until you're already feeling the drag. Tip 3, protect your sleep like it's gold. Listen, a good night's sleep isn't just a luxury, it's the foundation on which you build your day. After a certain point, your body doesn't bounce back like it used to if you're not well rested. For me, a consistent bedtime routine has been a lifesaver. I turn off the TV, put away my phone, and allow myself a quiet, wind-down time. Sometimes I read, sometimes I just sit in silence with a cup of decaf tea. You might even try soft music or nature sounds if complete silence feels too empty. If you find that staring at the wall does nothing for your sleep, you can try guided meditations or deep breathing exercises before bed. Some old folks even find that a short, calming walk in the evening helps to settle the mind. The point is, treat your sleep as the precious commodity it is. Adjust your environment, dimmer lights, cooler temperatures, or even a weighted blanket if you like that comforting touch, and see if it makes a difference. Tip 4. Stay connected. Health isn't just about the physical body. It's about your heart and mind, too. And one of the biggest pitfalls as we get older is the creeping feeling of isolation. I'm not saying you need to become a social butterfly, but a little connection goes a long way. For me, it's as simple as giving a neighbor a wave, making a phone call to an old friend, or even sending a quick text. Sometimes, a brief conversation with the cashier at the corner store can be surprisingly uplifting. It's the human touch that reminds us that we're not alone. If you're not much for in-person chats, consider joining a club or a class that interests you. There's nothing wrong with a little video call these days, too, if that feels less daunting. Even writing a letter or a postcard can be a lovely way to bridge the gap. The idea is to keep the lines of connection open because loneliness can creep in faster than you'd think. Tip 5. Keep up with regular checkups. One of the simplest yet most important things you can do for your health is to stay on top of your regular checkups. I've learned over the years that a good relationship with your doctor isn't just for when something's wrong, it's for keeping things running smoothly. Every now and then, set aside time for a visit to your healthcare provider. It doesn't have to be anything dramatic, just a routine checkup to see how you're doing, make sure your numbers are in order, and catch any little issues before they become big. And while you're there, be honest. Tell them what's been bothering you, even if it seems small. Sometimes those small conversations help prevent bigger problems down the road. And don't forget your medicines. Whether it's a daily pill or a seasonal remedy, taking your medicines as prescribed is key. It might seem like just another task in the day, but that little routine can keep you feeling better and moving a little easier. Some folks might think, I'm doing fine. Why check in? But trust me, prevention is the best kind of care you can give yourself. I keep a little calendar by my chair marking my appointments and when I need a refill. It might be an old-fashioned habit, but it served me well. Tip 6. Eating right. Now listen, over the years I've heard it all. That one magic food will make you feel like a spring chicken. Let me tell you, there's no magic pill in your pantry. What matters is eating right consistently. It's as simple as that. I'm not asking you to overhaul your whole diet overnight. Start with the basics. Choose whole, simple foods that give you energy, help you move, and keep your body steady. Here are a few easy choices that have served me well. 1. Fresh fruits and vegetables. Think apples, bananas, berries, leafy greens, and carrots. They're full of vitamins, fiber, and nutrients. No need to complicate things. Just a colorful plate makes a world of difference. 2. Whole grains. Swap out white bread for whole wheat, or try oats, quinoa, or brown rice. They're easier on the body and help keep your energy up through the day. 3. Lean proteins. Choose lean meats like chicken, or go for fish, beans, and eggs. These foods help maintain muscle and keep you strong without too much fat or heaviness. 4. Healthy fats. Don't shy away from fats. Olive oil, a few nuts, or avocados are great examples. They're good for your heart and add flavor without the overload of processed stuff. Remember, it's not about perfection. It's about making a few smart, easy choices every day. Don't stress over every bite. Just aim for balanced meals that leave you feeling nourished and satisfied. Stop chasing that magic food. Instead, focus on what you can control. A simple plate of fresh, wholesome foods that keep you moving, thinking clearly, and feeling a little better with each day. That's the real recipe for healthy aging. Now, I know this might seem like simple advice, maybe even obvious, but simplicity is often what we overlook when the world gets complicated. I've spent a long time worrying about the little things, thinking I had to follow all the latest trends and fixes. But what really helped me wasn't some fad, it was these basic, consistent practices. Take a minute to look at yourself in the mirror tonight. Think about how you can move a little more, drink a bit more water, sleep a little better, reach out, and maybe find one small reason to smile as you wake up. These 6 tips have kept me going, feeling hopeful, and remind me that even when things seem overwhelming, a few small acts of care can make all the difference. Thank you for listening. I hope these tips bring you a little more peace and a lot more purpose. I'm Sam, and if you want us to meet again, subscribe to this channel and take care of yourself. You deserve it.